What's going on, guys? All right, so we are back finally with a new dungeon. I know I've been away here for a little bit, but we're back here with the old Quarry. A new dungeon here coming out tomorrow, patch 1.4, and we're just gonna do just a general walkthrough of this dungeon, just to kind of give you guys the idea of it. But I won't spoil most of it in terms of the secret rooms, loot boxes. We'll go from room to room. We'll go to the boss. We'll kill the boss. We'll do it on level 20. Well, I guess we'll just do it on level 20, and just for the sake of time. And there should be another video alongside this video for a level 40 boss kill too. So we'll see the difference there, and then we'll see how hard it is on level 42, because that's where I like to kill the boss at. All right, so we'll do it level 20. Before we start this, one sec. Before we start that, I want to just look at my spec very quick. Make sure we're all already set up. As you know, I like to usually have my damage now compel even in now this dungeon. There's a lot of mobs even for a solo. I think it's kind of like a radiation dungeon. You have, I think, a bit more than the 3. We'll take a look. But there's a lot of verticality to this in a way. Like it's a little longer. Shigawire traversal is always great, and you'll see it right off the bat. And I think I spec'd right for this boss. I think we're good. Okay, so center of mass. Let's just take the normal setup, and then this last one is always like, I could go this. I'll probably go this, just because there's a lot of mobs in this dungeon, like the Darkness dungeon, that don't have shields, so you're going to have uptime on that as well. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Level 20. Feels good. Let's do it. So I got a double perforator here. I mean, it's not normally something I'm going to be doing, just because we have access to a lot. There we go, doctor. A lot of weapons. No. Got some enemies down there. You got a secret room down there as well. Some loot boxes. And you can check it out tomorrow. Now there's two medium loot boxes. Again, another door over there leading to more loot, but not anywhere where I need right now. There's another loot box. There's one that's pretty much, completely out of your way, just like the electricity dungeon that you may not want to go for. And then there's one right before that last boss that you're just going to go right by. You're going to pick it up. These guys spawn from the top and the bottom. Again, just like the rapiers, these guys act very quickly. And you want to make sure you get those carries in as they're doing those low hinge out your knees kind of things. But I'm just gonna take this guy out like I do, and again, with the perfs being so strong, they are just so strong. So the doors, again, the ones that they are gonna come out, I think normally are going to be beeping, or sorry, having that red effect, but I can't say that for certain. And it looks like I'm lagging. Okay, so I was lagging there or something. I don't know, explosion. All right, we're back at it now. Anyways, ooh, never had that problem before. Well, I guess it is. I mean, it is the PTC, so let's just be. This may not be completely done. So you can see the amount of ads even that we're getting right here. Ooh. I have one more slow blade to do it. And then top and bottom, I haven't brought any heals. I'm gonna have to pick up some heals here, so I have to not do so much. But I like compel so much. You can see how many mobs have actually spawned. Now the enemies here have changed a tiny bit. The heavies actually, and this is why a sword would be so good. But if we can get our yellow bar, of course. If we can get a stagger to a weirding step into a slow blade, we can and go into almost into another stagger. But again, it's look at that. Look how fast that is, eh? Unreal. He's gonna come right in. You got a sugar wire anyways to do that stagger into that slow, and you finish things up. Just get some more heals. And these heavies that I'm about to fight, they actually can jump in the air. Not jump in the air, but they have a suspensor belt. You can see that right there. Look at that. Perfect timing. Just on cue. Right on cue there, brother. Thank you there, Mega Man. How's it going? Let me just pass you a few blades. How's it going? All right. I think that is it. The door of the exit would be right here, but yeah, there's... You know, I was talking to Bebop the other day, and you know, he's saying, one of the streamers that I stream with, the enemies are just sort of random in terms of how they spawn, and it's kind of hard to figure out what doors kind of they come out. There's just a random pattern to their spawn pattern. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Again, more loot here if you need more loot. Oh, so you actually might have. You know what? We're gonna take a look around here. I'm gonna show you one thing. You can get into some of these boxes with your cut array, so make sure you bring that. Obviously, you have the fragments right there. I think there might be 3, or there might be just 2 of those medium boxes. I didn't even realize it first. That's not a bad little set. I mean, even just out of a small little box, you get something like that. It's not too bad. I mean, if you're grabbing them all, it just kind of stocks up. So if we go to the left here, it's not the correct way to go because we're gonna be stuck. We need to go right first in order to get the item we need to go left, and that would be an identification band. And the reason I want to do this is because I just want to see if there is a nether medium equaling 3, but typically that's all you get within these dungeons is 2 mediums and then the boss. But I wonder if you get 3 here, but I doubt it. I'm gonna see what you get here. It might not be that. Maybe. Did I bring my cut array? Oh. Cut array? Oh. How much do I need? 2 salvage metal? Okay. I'm pretty sure I passed by like 2 pieces on the ground here. 100% I passed by some salvage metal over here. 100%, man. Yeah, so I usually have that salvage metal on me. But, sorry, oh, what am I doing? I'm completely blind because obviously I'm on the PTC. So obviously the advantage for the PTC is the fact that you can spawn in pretty much anything you want, and I could spawn in a cut array. Might as well do that. But you know what? We're already here, so I need the small one, so that's fine. Pop up right there, and we are good to go. Yeah, so I think this is the one I was talking about earlier, of it being the one out of the way, but I forgot there was one right there. Mecha win! Ooh! No. Got that identification band, and okay, so this would be okay. So that is good to know. So it looks like we have 3 of these within this one dungeon. I actually did not realize that. So we've picked up 2. As we're going through, we've passively picked up that other one, and that is the second one. Perfect. And there's going to be one more right before the boss. You're not going to miss it. Now just let her talk it out. Get it out. Get it out. Dr. Jolanta. So this is the boss that we're going to be fighting. I guess she's the Gulas. She's testing on them or something. You know, that mask or whatever they have over their face. So there's going to be some ads down here. You can see You don't have to actually fight them if you don't want to, but one thing you want to make sure is you don't. If I Shiga Wire right here, they'd be shooting me in the back, and I'd be no shields. And sometimes I almost die. So this again, what I'll do is I'll kill these guys really quick. What's that? You got just anticipate it, and the water effect right here is absolutely unreal. Oh, I'll just do another stagger, and I'll just go weird and step. The water effect right here, it's you know, look at that, right? It's just it's cool to see it. Just cool to see it. So let's take a look right at the bottom. Play that. I'm not probably a quest item here. Wait, what does it say, Dr. Lemminger? My protege. Research on my protege, Dr. Lemminger. Of course. He's related to. Cool, cool, cool. Oh man, look at that bookshelf. I mean, if you were to be able to get one of these in your base, the water shipper, are we going to get the... That is the water shipper symbol. Alright. So I guess this would be the last room right before the end boss. Oh, you need more, right? Don't you? And we have a few spawn points. We have one here at the top. This top... And these are those ads I was talking about, no shields, and kind of makes it so you can... and just to kind of give you guys an update on my combat, you know, typically here on the PTC, you can pretty much go anywhere. You could even reset your skills if you want. I'm 100 combat, I'm 100 sabotage, so it's going to be somewhat of a breeze to kind of go through this. We'll do it on level 40, and on live side, I'm getting close to these levels. So it's almost equivalent. You could see more water effect from the very top down. The effects really nice. These two doors will rotate on spawn. What I find a lot is the area that you came in at the top is safe. Not more or less safe. I mean, they will come up here, but this door to the left here seems to be a very hot door. They always seem to like to come out of that, and then they come out of the right where I came out of the right. I also came out of that door. Whoop, whoop. Oh. There, Gary, there, buddy. We get that. Exploit weakness shows right up. Now, this is the new weapon, Blind Fury. It's a single shot. Feels nice. Feels really good. I was thinking about still using these. It does a poison effect. It will poison the enemy. I was thinking about a headshot build with this. Maybe get more rapid fire. I'm not too sure. So again, you have this door right here. Seems to be that hot door. And that they're going to funnel out this side as well. And then right across where we came from at the beginning, they like to funnel out that spot too. So again, as you sit, like this room acts as a... This obviously isn't a door for enemies to come through. Yeah, and you have to watch right here though. They can come out of this spawn at that side, but you can pretty much snipe them. And even as they come up the door, you can get splash damage as you're still line of sighting some of the enemies. And unfortunately, the enemies won't attack these. They've made a truce. Oh, we are good. Access granted. That's that second room as we take another look around the room, came up here, spawns. These doors rotate on the spawn. This door up here is pretty much always a constant spawn. Rotates on spawns over here. And then over here, it seems to be a constant door. Safe spots right there. And then again, 2 more spawn doors right up here that seem to be rotate, but not so hot. As we move into the boss area, you see that 3rd chest. Now, you cannot open this button. It is interesting. Not this one. I don't know if get in there. Yep. No, not allowed. Dr. Jalantha. Dr. Jalantha and Dr. Lemature. Okay. Protege. Dr. Lemature. Alright. We are at the boss, boys. We are at the boss. And this boss, I would say, is actually quite... it is unique, as they all sort of are, with their own little traits to them. This one specifically is a drill shot user, so just like the range ads, they could snipe you down. I was originally kind of trying to use speed to my advantage, but you know, just takes 1 shot and she pretty much has you out of the air. Now in regards to mitigation, I'm not too sure. Gear wise, augment wise within your gear, it is difficulty level 20 and I am combat level 100, so you do have that behind you, but it is in complete light set that I'm in, pincushion 5. No augments, and the weapons are triple augmented out. And just to kind of give you a rundown of idea of it. Now this boss, like, there's a few problems with it. The rocks, the rocks that they throw at you, even if you have a shield on, they'll do a bit of concussive damage, but the main issue with them is the stagger out of the air. You'll just be dropped out of the air. So also in combination with the fact that she's using a drill shot and you have to dodge if you don't have suspensor dot in the air, you have to get to the ground as soon as possible or else she'll have you down. So being in the air isn't ideal. I like to be in the air, but I think I found a bit of a combo here that's going to work well, because I was having a bit of an issue with this boss and just one-shotting and also all the ads. So there is a combination of burning blades that would be really good against this boss, especially with dealing with those ads, but I don't have them, and I think I have another way of dealing with it. But yeah, the ads can be dealt with very, very quickly, and she has 4 right now, but trust me, she's gonna have like 46 at some point in the fight. And she has a few things to her ads that she likes to do. She likes to give them inspiration, so increasing their damage, which isn't, honestly, they're more of an annoyance in this fight. They don't do too much damage. They don't have so much health like the radiation, and you can kill them with a rocket or so as long as you can get it off. But if you jump in the air, they throw rocks at you, it just kind of staggers you and you can't get your shots off in time. So that was another issue I was having with the boss. I do like stunning the boss. I do like getting perforators. I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to use it. I think we'll save these perforators for the... Do I have another one? Yeah, we'll save them for the ads if we need them for the ads. And then we'll melee the boss when we can and use the ancient way for the ad cleanup with a combination of a few things. Okay, so let's just go to our specs really quick. Again, the boss can instability bonus damage. We are going to stick with this. We've only had discipline breathing at 1, but might as well, man. You know, if exploit weakness, still we can get used to it. If we do use our perforator or our blind fury on the ads, we can upkeep this and manipulate instability, obviously, with the perforator. And then center of mass is be stable on that one. So with compel, the boss is going to allow us to get those safe ancient way shots off. And we need mobility. Mobility without dropping shields is nice. But if she's compelled, you know, we could get away with also a Shiga wire in case. Now Shiga wire, she does go. Now one thing is she flies in the air. I'll tell you this: she does not fly in the air for very long. She'll pretty much drop right away. You could sugar wire, but it drops your shield. And I would just use it if you need to get away from the ads. But normally I'll just knee charge away, low cooldown, and it's a same stamina cost. It's actually less of a cooldown on the sugar wire, but sugar wire might actually be a better option. It depends on how you can get away quick enough, because the idea is that you're spreading yourself out from those ads to get those ancient way shots off in time to deal with them with one clean swoop, with using an ancient way reload time plus about 8 stamina in the mix at about 2 seconds or something like that. Death from above, I like to use it, but not today. I think this is what we're going to set up here for right now, and that's it. I think that's pretty much it. This is going to take too long. I think it's overkill, and we're going to melee the boss and save our stamina for that, in combination of making sure the ads are dealt with because the inspiration is one ability she likes to do, but she also likes to do also the empowerment of the ad. She likes to take the ad's health away. So if you start seeing her cast any yellow ability, she does that on a few of the ads, and those are the ads that are about to run to her, and she's about to heal for a large amount of health. Actually, she is a doctor after all. Those need to be dealt with immediately, and she does not shoot during this phase, so you don't have to worry about dying. You just have to worry about shooting those ads or killing those ads. Typically you should be near her. Hopefully we'll see what happens. I haven't really tried this out all that much when it comes to this spec, but there's just a few issues you're having with this boss, and I'm really trying to find a spec where you're not relying on RNG to survive, and you can really making sure you come in here and you leave with no durability loss or next to no durability loss. Okay, so let's not shoot. Why it does that? Ready to go. Read the bomb. And let's go. Alright, so what I'm trying to do here, I'm gonna stop her right there, is the ads are a nice distance away. Get both off. She's trying to, again, that drill shot came off. If my shield was off, it would have killed me. We're just gonna grab that. And I think at a certain point, there it is. And I'm gonna get ready killing those ads. And then what I can do here, she's phasing. I'm gonna get a compel. One thing I can't do is when she's inspiring, she does not take a compel cooldown. One thing I want to make sure I don't waste a CD on. Alright, so I need to do this so she's okay. I can get away, and as long as I can get a reload, but this is another good reason why I have this. But she's right next to me, getting ready to shoot me, and I get a bugged rocket? No, it hit. Oh. And does not inspire the ads if she's that far away. She does not inspire. You got a double shot. I think Burning Blaze is probably your option here. You can see the amount of damage I'm doing to the boss, but it really, when you drop your shields, you'd be surprised. I cannot get that compel off there, unfortunately. Here goes with that. She cannot damage me right now, so I'm gonna make sure I'm dealing with those ads as soon as possible. She got one heal off, unfortunately, but it gives you an idea with how much she does in terms of healing, which isn't all that much. Wait for that, wait for it, wait, then compel. Perfect. Gonna make my way. I got the ancient way. I'm gonna drop to the ground. I want to make sure I'm on the ground when I do this. If I'm not on the ground, I'm gonna get probably a bug rocket. Look at this. I still have a compel. Perfect. I think she's getting a reload off, but she's not. Can I get this down? And there's so much. See how much she just spawned? Crazy amount. So we're gonna try to deal with it right here, stopping her right there. Ooh, another reason why I can use that sugar wire and why I took it. And I mean, again, the game is the game. The game is the game. And I cannot get a compel on the right one. So she does have a Redis. Alright, right here. So we're gonna get in the air, gonna get this off if we can. Right on that boss. Bring her on over. Let's not play around anymore, boys. Stop her right there. Let's get this down. One. Come on. There we go. Want that. Making sure, you know. Gotta get that damage in on the boss and see how much as she spawns in just a small amount of time. And she starts off with 4, she leaves with 46. And nice, again, a good thing about Compel is, you know, giving you ample amount of time to do what you need to do. And I'm going to try to get away low cooldown cost into that. Oh, and I'm bugging out. Oh. Not use that. So weapons go away completely. I start a strafe, and I'm going to gain back all complete stamina. As they're trying to give me, you can see that stamina bar, nice option. Going for that, I'm going to separate myself once again just to get in these situations. See if I can get that off. I got 2 right on the side of me. Cannot get it off. Can't get it off. There, she tried to heal. She could not. I think at this point we got to full send the boss. She's almost done. And I think we take out that perforator. Maybe this one. And that should be... Ooh, okay. She's in a... Alright, let's drop down. Ooh, see, this is... We gotta figure out how we're gonna get all that damage on that boss in level 40. Which we have a video out. We figure out how to do it. Alright, stop her right here. We're gonna drop in the air. Just a big old finish on everything. And the ancient way is still the way. As double rockets come on in. Blind Fury makes its debut. Pop, 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 pop. You have that to finish it. This guy didn't have a chance. All right, so that pretty much wraps up. I see you go right through your door and you have your loot box right at the right hand side, and you got the Leech's Maw, one of the new schematics you're gonna have here. The dual blade. I got a recent buff to its damage apparently. Draining the target's power. One of the new missile launcher obliterators. One of the new augments right there. Mala anti-personal rounds. This is level 20, rank 20 difficulty that I did. This is one of the new augments. And the flamethrower decimator is also one of the new augments on the shield damage side. Damage and headshot right there. Shield damage. Then yeah, you have your shield obliterators and recoil shield damage, which could be useful. We're trying out a few things there. But this is the PTC. We're gonna have this live tomorrow, and you will be able to get your hands on it as you level on up to 20 and beyond to 40 and into the good loot. And let me tell you, if you're looking for something out of this dungeon, as far as the loot goes, seems like it's bearable. You're gonna find it pretty quick, and sometimes you get 2 schematics. And I was doing this on 40. I was getting Blind Fury. I was getting that. There wasn't one particular schematic that was hard to get. I think I came across pretty much everything. And then a bit of the aesthetic with the water shippers, as you could see. Ooh, look at those skulls. Skulls on the wall. I didn't even realize there were skulls. Cool. And probably, oh yeah, in the middle. What a surprise. What are we doing? All right, well that is it. Is this the entrance? We're back to the overland, a really quick way to get out of the dungeon. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that walkthrough. I appreciate you guys being here. Again, tune in live on Twitch. We are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. EDT. Server is Cetus. See us on Cetus. Try to beat us in Cetus, like I say it. And but yeah, that's where we reside, and that's where we will stay. And it's one of the servers that have survived the recent incoming server migration purge, or essentially, everyone's kind of finding a home, or I found a home. Hopefully I found a home, but Cetus has been a good option for many, and it may be a good option for you. So join us on the Twitch. We have a lot in chat, and we have a good time, and we are there during the week. Anyways, guys, have a great rest of your rest of your night, good evening, and or good morning, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you next time. Peace out.